Stop for a moment, right where you are. Don't skip, don't speed this up. Just pause. I want you to bring to mind a recent memory, a party, a work meeting, maybe even a family dinner. And I want you to find a specific feeling. It's not loud, it's not a panic attack. It's a quiet, deep hum, the feeling of not belonging. It's that sense that you're a guest in your own life. You're present, you're smiling, you might even be talking. But a part of you is hovering near the ceiling, watching the scene and thinking, what am I doing here? You perform the mental gymnastics required to stay engaged. You mirror their energy, you laugh at the right moments, you ask the right questions, but it costs you. It drains a battery you didn't even know was being used. You come home and feel an immense quiet relief. The relief of taking off a costume you didn't realize you were wearing. If this sounds familiar, you've been taught to interpret this feeling as a personal flaw. I'm too introverted. I'm socially awkward. I need to try harder to fit in. Today I want to offer a different perspective, a more useful one. That feeling of not belonging is not a bug, it's a feature. It is your mind's way of telling you you're in the wrong room. Let's break down the mechanics. Your brain is a powerful pattern recognition machine. It's constantly scanning the environment for alignment and misalignment. This isn't just about physical safety anymore. It's about psychological and energetic safety. When you enter a room, a social situation, a job, a relationship, your subconscious mind is asking millions of questions per second. Do the values expressed here match my own? Is the level of energy here depleting or nourishing me? Is the direction of this conversation aligned with my growth? When the answers are consistently no, your brain sends a quiet but persistent signal. It's not shouting danger, it's whispering, this isn't it, this isn't where you'll thrive. The feeling of not belonging is neurological feedback. It's data. And you can learn to use this data instead of letting it define you. So what do? We don't need a dramatic exit. We don't need to burn bridges. We start with micro actions. Simple, immediate shifts in awareness. Here are 4. Number 1, the room audit. When you feel that disconnect, don't just retreat into yourself. Become a quiet scientist. Instead of thinking, I don't belong, ask a more specific question. What exactly feels off right now? Is it the topic of conversation? Is it the cynical tone? Is it the competitive energy? Simply naming it just for yourself shifts you from being a victim of the feeling to an observer of the environment. This works instantly. Number 2, the 1 degree shift. You don't have to flip the table and walk out. Try a small experiment. Inject 1 degree of your own authenticity into the room. If the conversation is about complaining, ask a question about something someone is excited about. Besides work, what's a project that's been giving you energy lately? If the energy is frantic, deliberately slow down your own speech and breathing. See how the room responds. Does it ignore your shift? Does it resist it? Or does a small part of it lean in? This is more data. It tells you whether the room is rigidly fixed, or if there's potential for connection on your terms. Number 3, schedule solo alignment time. This is non-negotiable. After being in a wrong room, your internal compass can get scrambled by the magnetic noise. You need to schedule time alone afterward, not to scroll on your phone, not to distract yourself, but to recalibrate. Go for a walk without headphones. Journal 1 page. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. The goal is simple, to hear your own thoughts again, to find your baseline, to remember what your own room feels like. Number 4, find your signal boosters. Amidst the noise, there are probably 1 or 2 people in your life where that feeling of not belonging completely vanishes. These are your people. They are your right rooms in human form. Your homework is not to find more of them, it's to recognize the ones you already have and to be more intentional with that time. A 5-minute phone call with a signal booster can do more to reset your sense of self than 3 hours at a party where you don't belong. These 4 actions are powerful. They shift you from passive suffering to active sorting. But there is one final, most important insight that holds all of this together. The feeling of not belonging is not your mind telling you there is something wrong with you. It is your mind telling you your energy is needed elsewhere. Read that again in your mind. It's not a rejection, it's a redirection. The world doesn't need you to contort yourself to fit into rooms where you don't belong. It needs your unique energy, your specific frequency, to be fully expressed in the places where it's valued. Maybe the room you're trying to fit into is still arguing about a problem that you've already solved for yourself. Maybe their conversation is stuck in a loop and your mind is already 5 steps ahead, exploring new possibilities. Your feeling of not belonging is a sign of growth. It's the discomfort of a plant that has become too big for its pot. The solution is not to shrink the plant, it's to find a bigger garden. So the next time you're in a room and you feel that quiet hum of misalignment, try this. Don't judge yourself, don't panic, don't rush to perform. Just slow down, take a quiet breath, and say to yourself silently, data! My navigation system is working perfectly. It's telling me my energy is needed elsewhere. Trusting this feeling is a radical act of self-respect. It's the beginning of consciously choosing where you place your most valuable resource, your attention and your energy.